Coming to you from Little Rock, Arkansas, welcome to Sips on the Rock with Legacy Wine and Spirits. Join hosts and store owners Johnny Akins and David Bevins, along with product expert extraordinaire Jake Dell, as we chat about booze, news, and other happenings in the wide world of wine and spirits. Now, let's get to sipping.
All right, folks. Welcome back to Sips on the Rock. This is episode 19.
We think.
Yeah, we think. Yeah, so it's all been a blur since Thanksgiving. You know, it's been difficult for us to even make these podcasts. Last week we actually missed one, and we apologize for
all the television
Media
recordings,
blitz.
all that, everything going on, podcast,
lottery
TV shows,
drawing,
and on location filming and in studio filming. I mean, we were just everywhere.
Yeah, we were so popular.
Been a whirlwind. So we did miss last week. We apologize. We know y'all missed us as much as we missed you.
We needed a little Christmas break, though.
It was so busy.
Yeah. So
we couldn't make it.
Yep.
So you're watching this after New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I hope you ate your peas and greens for your good luck in the coming year. Jake, what are y'all doing for New Year's?
I don't know. Probably not much.
No?
The older we get, the less we do. Might have a couple friends over. That's what we've done the last couple of years, and pop some bubbly at midnight.
Yep. That's what
low key.
Probably just about everybody's plan. I don't think we have any big plans either. It's not like we get to go out of town during these busy holiday times,
right?
Of the retail side of things, but
it's almost over.
It is what it is. Yep.
And then we will be out of town.
Yep. Much needed.
We might actually have to film next week's remotely
on the beach.
Coming
that would be live from Mexico.
Right. Jake would really appreciate that.
Oh yeah,
split screen.
I'm sure he would just love it.
Be a nice dichotomy, juxtaposition.
So look, this episode we're going to talk about wrapping things up in 2022.
The year in review.
So it's been a long one. It's been a heck of a year. Lots of new products came out.
I mean, all kinds of new products. And, particularly, we've talked about it many times, ad nauseum. All the RTDs. I mean, it's just silly, the amount of ready-to-drink cocktails.
You might say it was the year of the RTD.
Oh, yeah, the year of the RTD. I think you're right.
Good grief.
And it's only going to continue to grow.
I mean, like Uncle with the RTDs already,
if it's what the consumers want, then we'll make room for it and bring it in.
They are super convenient and really, really good. Some of them are just excellent little cocktails.
They filled a little bit of the space that seltzers had dominated for the year before with Truly and White Claw. You saw a lot of those customers moving over from that to some of these other canned cocktails or pre-made margaritas, everything, wine-based, liquor-based, sparkling, non-sparkling, bottle, can,
everything,
juice box, shooter.
Yeah, right. So if the
RTDs
ever start fading, I don't know what we're going to do with all the space we just made. What's the next
do it over
thing
again.
going to be? Yeah.
There will always be something to come.
Yeah.
Tequila's been really hot too.
Huge. Tequila hadn't let off since COVID. I mean, it's been a huge category.
A lot of those new premium brands, endorsed, bought by celebrities, helped that trend, and saw stuff like Casamigos explode, and then The Rock came out with one. Terramana, Mark Wahlberg has one. There's tons out there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, there is a breakup. Turkey and McConaughey. There is Long Branch is going to be no mas.
I did not know.
Getting rid of Long Branch?
Well, or he's leaving the company or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't know this, but
I hadn't read the article yet, but
yeah, right. Just giving you a little headline.
I skimmed headlines. It's been that busy of a December, but I did not know that Matthew McConaughey was like the media ambassador.
Yeah, he's been on the Wild Turkey commercials for a few years.
That he was on
I didn't know that
commercials. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, he's
I just remember him being on the Lincoln commercials.
Right.
Supply chain expect problems to continue through at least 2024.
With everything in general? Is that what you're talking about?
Not Long Branch? I mean, no. Everything in general. I'm skimming over some headlines here real quick.
Talking about that, supply chain issues is it's the new norm, and people are starting to finally understand.
Accept it.
Yeah, they're just accepting it. And we've even had to accept it. It's just, it is it's our life right now. So we just work through it. And if we can't get something, we find something else to replace it with.
'Tis the world in which we live.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned tequila. Exports have hit a record high in 2022.
Shocker.
All right. Nice.
Is that exports? American exports?
Mexican exports into America.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, tequila is another one on our list of hot products that will be continuing to grow over the next year. Bourbon, tequila, RTD.
Those are the 3 sections we expanded.
That's right.
That's what
what a coincidence.
I know.
Yeah.
Dude, I almost think we were paying attention to what's going on in the market.
We don't force the trends. We just follow along.
That's right. We have to just move as it moves.
Well, yeah, we talked about redoing our wine shelves and then expanding RTDs lately and made room for tequila, but now we have tons of room in American whiskey bourbon. So we're getting
exciting.
More and more and more. We got 4 new Old Elks in yesterday, and I'm trying to order everything I can, everything that's available.
Yeah, we had a little over the holidays. We didn't love it, but it just kind of was what it was because we didn't have time to make any more changes during the middle of the holidays. But we did have a few vacant columns in our whiskey area, but just know that that's going to be part of our new expansion of whiskey. We would like to have one of the largest whiskey selections around. That's our end goal. Yeah. Now that we do this, and then of course, there's a shortage of something new where it's just kind of shit out of luck.
2023, the year of vodka.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look at this huge vodka.
Boring.
Yeah.
So there were some bottles of champagne that were surprisingly expensive. The 10 most expensive bottles of champagne in the world. Guess how high a single bottle of champagne?
I don't know. Are we going to be trying one?
Yeah.
$450,000.
$2.5 million for one bottle.
Why?
Because there is an NFT on it.
Okay. Yeah.
So silly.
You don't. I mean, that doesn't even count. You don't open that.
It's not from the quality of.
You don't open that. It's an investment, and you hope it goes up and sell it for $2.6 million.
NFT. Explain that.
No, we do not have time to get into. It's non-fungible token, and we are not going to talk about NFTs and crypto.
Oh Lord!
So the second most expensive champagne this year, 1.8 million.
A bargain,
right? 18 karat gold labels with a
diamond.
It was something 19 karat diamond.
Yeah,
a single 19 karat diamond.
Woo!
I've got a photo.
Yeah, wow, it really shines in that black and white paper.
Yeah.
Craziness. I hope you got to pop one of those for New Year's Eve. We did not.
Yeah, no. I don't think in my lifetime I will ever.
I wouldn't want to. Yeah. If I had something that value, you don't want to drink it or open it. You hope to resell it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've talked about that.
Yeah, when you could buy a yacht for
more than a boat. Yeah. You could buy a boat that had a smaller boat in it.
Yeah. Speaking of, I saw this article about the average Bugatti owner, has something that was 58 cars, at least one yacht, 2 jets. That's the average Bugatti owner.
Huh.
Well, life must suck.
Think about all those poor Bugatti owners out there who have to balance out if that's the average.
Right.
Some bum out there with one Bugatti and
a
Manhattan penthouse.
Bless their hearts. I do hate it for them.
Well, it'd be fun trying to burn through all that money, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I loved Brewster's Millions when I was a kid. That movie, I loved it.
That where he had to spend
30 million in 30 days to get 300 million, but he couldn't end up with anything at the end of the month.
Right.
Besides the shirt on his back. Richard Pryor, John Candy, great movie.
Put it on your list. If you haven't seen it. So 2022 favorites. Products.
Both y'all look at me.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to recall all the different things that
in any given week or month, we get introduced to so many products.
We should have made a little list. Let's do it right now.
That would have been a good idea.
That would have been
Well, most of it is down there on the floor.
That's right.
And, it's funny because people always ask, well, have you tried this? Have you tried that?
Yeah.
And, people, like we're working our way through the store, but it's impossible to have tried everything down there.
Yeah. And boy, do I try a lot, because these reps bring through a lot of stuff, but even I can't sample everything.
I mean, we are trying to filter out all of the stuff that we think customers may or may not like. So we just take one for the team and try them. And if they suck, then we say we don't want to carry it. Nobody's going to like it.
But we would never say that
we would
sucks, would we?
No, we would never say that. And we would never call them out by name.
Not on air.
No.
And yet there's still a camera there.
Right.
That was the point.
Yeah. Rebel.
So
2022 favorites.
Well, this was one of my favorites from the past year.
Okay.
Speaking of celebrity endorsed products,
right?
Selva Ray rum. This rum is very exciting to me. It's there's a regular, non-flavored. There's a chocolate, and then there's the coconut. This that we've
it's Jamaican rum, correct?
This that we've got here is the chocolate.
Yeah, it smells so
which
good.
I think is just amazingly fun. Imported. Yeah, Panama.
So I know I've seen these, and I feel like I would have had to have tried at least one or two, but I do not recall this chocolate.
Well, we were out of it forever.
And it does smell amazing.
So we got a bunch of it, and when it dropped, and you weren't down there to taste through them all, and I was blown away, especially the two flavors, because it's all natural, like cacao nibs, and it's not just chocolate flavoring dumped in there. It is aged on cacao nibs, and boy, it comes through.
Oh my God! I mean,
it does.
It smells so rich,
like a piece of candy.
milk chocolatey candy,
It does.
And when I first tried this, immediately came to my mind a chocolate martini. And who has ever heard of a rum chocolate martini?
It's perfect because it's not like there's no cream. It's not so fatty and rich and thick. It would be great in a martini.
Yeah. Chocolate sauce.
So we have this one, and we have coconut.
The coconut's out right now.
Oh,
still, the coconut and chocolate were even more popular than we anticipated. So we still have a lot of the regular white rum in, which is very good rum on its own. And we just got the chocolate back in. Still waiting on the coconut, but keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, and we don't have a whole lot of this right now. I was advised not to bring it up even for the show because we have so little in stock. But you
love to break the rules.
Yank it off the shelves, y'all. It is really, really good stuff.
That is really nice.
Yeah. So this is probably, I don't know that it was my favorite thing I had all year, but definitely.
Favorite spirit, if you want to say it. What was your favorite spirit this year?
New spirits.
I mean, doesn't have to be. You tried a mezcal you really like this year?
All of them. Yeah. I've never had a mezcal I did not like. The smokier, the better. What were you named them off the other day, the ones that you said were a lot smokier, the brands? Espolon?
No, Oaxaca.
Oaxaca, I'm sorry. Yes, Oaxaca.
And their Espadín is the kind of more affordable every day. Very good.
Oaxaca is spelled with a W
and an H. Yeah.
So I'll have to go with that, I guess, because I always gravitate towards that, and the smokier the better.
I'm going to shock both of you. Shock the world. It's a tie for my favorite spirit this year, and they were both vodkas.
No, I'm not surprised because there was, and I'm drawing a blank of which one it was, but I remember you talking about
the Purity vodka that we talked about for one episode on here, and the JT Mellick rice vodka from Louisiana. They also have a whiskey that's really good, but changed my perception on what a vodka can be, and that's pretty big at my age and experience in the industry.
Right.
For not one, but two things to really just, shift my paradigm when it comes to a whole type of spirit, and that was pretty cool. I drank plenty of good whiskeys throughout the year, but I've had lots of good whiskeys. I haven't really had vodka that made me go, wow.
Right. Yeah. We both had the same reaction to that Purity.
I mean, I would love to put anybody to
distilled
the
like what
to the
9,300 times or something.
51,
Yeah,
top
crazy.
level purity, yeah,
crazy.
And the Mellick with the rice and the way they make it also adds such body and flavor that's I'd never had a rice vodka before, and both outstanding for different reasons.
So, but have you taken a bottle of it home?
Yeah, I have a bottle of both at home.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm really bad about we try something really good in the store and
then you just never.
And then we look at so many hundreds of bottles, thousands of bottles a day that you just kind of forget. There's some awesome brand, obscure brand that's kind of sitting there, and we talk about it, but then I forget to take it home or.
Right.
And y'all live so far away.
Yeah, right.
It's not like you can just run over here.
Well, most of the time I'd like, I'd rather it be on the shelf to sell than to take it home.
How benevolent.
That's very, listen, I honestly think the same thing sometimes. It's
yeah.
Like, this is an awesome thing. Let's leave it on the shelf and let it sell.
I've done that on a Friday.
Or go home and drink.
Especially with my wife's drink of choice. If we only have a few, I'll be like, I'll switch it up and get something different so we don't run out of
Right. I do that all the time.
Blame it on her.
All the time.
Right quick, favorite beer? I mean,
of 2022.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all are gonna have to give me I don't know. I am completely clueless as to what new beers came in this year.
Right?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow, it just came out of nowhere. Go ahead, Jake. I have to think on that one for a minute.
Let's see.
What was it? Not 420. Yeah, was it 420? Are there all those new sours?
The
450 North.
450 North. Yeah.
See, there you go. You got something.
I thought of something. I just didn't say it right.
Yeah. 420.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So those were. I don't like sour beers, but I know that they were huge.
Yeah. Smoothie. They even deserve their own category to not be called a sour. They're a smoothie beer. You know, even though they're technically into the sour umbrella.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Ozark 2022 BDCS. Is my
that one was.
Oh, my God.
Outstanding.
Yes. I love that beer so much. We still have, we pigeonholed a couple.
Right. Oh, I did too. So, the stock's getting low at my house.
That may be my New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Champagne.
Yeah. Right.
I love that beer so much.
Brownie batter in a can.
Oh, my God. So good.
Well, you could drop a little shot of this in there.
Ooh.
Good Lord. That's
one drink is all you need.
Yeah. I mean, lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Because that beer is already high.
Yes.
12 or so, 13. I don't know. Maybe
I did tell you I drank a barley wine the other night that was 17% alcohol.
Oh, my God.
It was incredible. It was Goose Island.
Really?
Aged for 2 years in Old Fitzgerald barrels. And it was incredible.
Wow.
Best barley wine I've ever had. So if we're not counting stuff in the store, that might be my recent favorite beer of the year.
Well, it counts.
Whew, it was so good.
It counts. It doesn't have to be
17%, and I've had 8% beers that drank more boozy than it did. It was so well integrated, and it changed as it warmed up and went from like nutty, sweet, desserty to like dried fruit preserve. It was cool. I could talk about it for 30 minutes.
Is that like a special limited type?
Yeah. It was.
You're not going to just find it on the shelf somewhere.
No. It was expensive, and I had to call in some favors to get one.
Beg and plead.
Had to milk a cat for it. So my favorite, you know what? I'll not to follow suit and be generic, but I'll say also the Ozark BDCS.
There you go.
We had so much fun at the night the release party.
Festival of Darkness.
That's it. Festival of Darkness.
Yeah, we don't like to say this word 10 times an episode, but huge shout out to Ozark Brewing this year with that beer.
Right. Do we know?
I don't know what that is.
Is it C?
Hey, see, I forget.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Finally, at the end of the year, I get it right. Well, cheers to Ozark. Yeah, they deserve it. So, looking into your crystal ball, what's going to be the hot new thing?
So, trying to guess the
what
trends for next year.
Not?
Yeah.
Trends for next year. I mean, we kind of touched on it a little bit with the Lambrusco. I think that's, it may
If it hits Arkansas,
it may take off at some point.
I say there are different sizes of should be different categories because we've seen mini trends, based on a TikTok or an Instagram challenge or something.
Good grief.
Taylor Port being one.
And it's sold out across the nation now. It's you cannot find Taylor Port anywhere.
We have lots of other ports.
You really never know. It's amazing to me, these influencers that will get on social media and talk about something, how it can just completely spiral out of control. Just like these products that, were kind of lost in the background for a minute, and now all of a sudden,
nobody cared,
and
except for old people cooking,
right?
Having a bottle that sits in your cabinet for 3 years, and you never
right.
Anyway, it's I think mezcal is gonna keep going up. We had 4 or 5 mezcals when we opened the store, and it's seen a huge uptick in the last year and a half. People are starting to understand what the word means and seeing that it is kind of the same as tequila, but a world of different kind of flavor profile in a lot of cases.
Yeah, and I'm not just, maybe I am just saying this because I love mezcal.
It's okay to be a little bit biased.
Yeah, but so when we have been to California and different states where you go into that's actually where I fell in love with mezcals, because all these awesome, amazing mezcal cocktails that are out there. And I've seen a handful of restaurants with nice bars and cocktails that have them on the menu, but they're few and far between. So I hope that Arkansas restaurateurs and bar owners kind of catch up.
The nicer ones that I go to, and we don't go out to eat a ton, but Pantry, Petite and Keat, you usually always see one cocktail at least that'll have mezcal in there, because it offers up something different without having to use a $100 bottle of scotch or something,
right?
Or just have it on the shelf, because I've been into really nice bars where they don't necessarily have a cocktail on the menu, but I'll say, well,
how you want a margarita with mezcal?
Make me an old fashioned mezcal with mezcal, and I love doing things like that too. And it's easy for them to do without having to.
Is there a name for that? Have we talked about that?
Mezcal old fashioned? Yeah, no. That's it.
Yeah.
There should be. Let's coin one.
Yeah.
Next episode we'll have that.
Yeah.
Johnny's favorite cocktail.
I'd like to see Sotog catch some legs.
Same kind of thing.
Yeah. Very similar. It's a shame that Desert Doors pulled out.
Yeah, it's such a funny niche item, though. I mean, not a lot of people know what Sotol is, and it's. I mean, anybody that's ever tried it, if we've sampled them on Sotol, they love it. It's.
You busy over there, Jim?
I was trying to look up mezcal old fashioned, see if it was
there's an actual name.
That's just I see
just
Oaxaca
texting his wife.
right. So bored right now. What's up with you? I hate also just saying the smaller categories, but I could also see gin having an uptick here. You see smaller boutique producers doing more experimental things with gin versus the classic orange peel, peppercorn, coriander stuff, So
really
branching out.
Awesome artisan gins.
So
well, we'll see what's to come in 2023. So speaking of 2023, let's talk about resolutions. So everybody's going to have a resolution. I have actually not.
I don't
impose one on myself
normally.
Just yet.
Yeah.
I know that I probably need a few resolutions to go.
So my thing is, I like to take a different approach at resolutions, not limiting yourself. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Don't prohibit yourself. You know what? Make resolutions that are educational and
to better yourself,
broadening. Like how about this year I resolved to trying one new wine a month. Branch out from your Chard or Pinot Grigio, and you know what? Try a Uni Blanc. Try
something you've never tried.
Something different.
I love that idea, and it seems like that's could probably be a resolution that people can stick to. I mean, I'm
right.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go on a diet and buy week 2. I'm like,
I like Mexican food too much.
Right. It's really hard to say no chips and salsa for me.
They're going to be in Mexico too.
I know,
right? Talk about good food trucks. Oh my God.
Right. I mean,
So this year I think I'm going to bite the bullet and take my Cicerone beer server test.
Really?
We'll see. No promises.
That's awesome. I'm all for it. I love that idea.
I mean, that's an easy online deal, right?
You could do it. We could go over a sample test, one night and make sure there's not an area you're kind of skipping over. But when I took it years ago, it was like 75 questions and you could miss 10 and still pass. So I think something like that.
Well, and also,
Cicerone.org.
And there's certifications and tests out there for spirits as well, right? I mean,
yeah, certified specialist of spirits, and Quartermaster Sommelier has a branch that's spirits, I think.
I'd really like to start seeing.
Jimmy would be able to rattle off.
Some of our folks, kind of focus on that too. We have obviously a lot of educated staff here, but a lot of our certifications are in wine and beer, and not so much in spirits. So it'd be an awesome place.
Spirits knowledge just has come with
that. Should be our legacy resolution,
right?
For this next year is everybody kind of
add more certifications to the team.
Step it up
roster
on spirits.
You get a hold of some of these younger guys down there.
Yeah,
get them pointed on the right path.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Now that we've blown their minds with the holidays and they're like, what just hit us? Now that they can go into a new year and
right.
And now hit the books.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Things are slowing down a little bit. So time to study.
Yeah. Like I said, don't make limiting resolutions, broaden your horizons, expand your palate.
But just know though, so I know that, a lot of folks out there are going to be trying to obviously watch their calories and stuff come off the back of the holidays and going into New Year. It's kind of a normal, this is what happens next type situation.
Even if you're not on a strict diet, you can make different choices that, without withholding, like you're saying.
And there are a ton of calorie friendly products in the store. They're not, 0 calorie or anything, but they're a lot lower in calories. We've got the Fit Vine wines and
anything with alcohol is going to have calories.
Yeah.
No matter what a package might say, alcohol has calories. So even straight vodka, ice, there's some calories there.
So these mom waters, are all those pretty low calorie?
They're under 100, which is the threshold that a lot of companies shoot for, per serving. Under 100 cal, they're 90. We have a ton down there that are also
so many different flavors.
Around 100 or under 100. But again, you're not going to find any that are like 20 calories, like a rice cookies worth of. If you're trying to catch a buzz, you're going to get some calories in there. But again, making some choices to kind of limit that is doable.
And you got bubbles, you got still, you got canned cocktails.
Yeah.
I mean, just a wide variety.
We're seeing wines start to put it on the labels and nutritional information, because sugar, obviously, if you know about calorie, that has a lot to do with it too, carbs and sugar. But even stuff like Bailey's, which is not good for you, you don't want to calorie wise, there's an alternative. Bailey's makes a lighter that has no sugar and is like half the calories of regular Bailey's. So if that's your little treat for yourself every now and then, you can, maybe switch up to the light, see if you.
It's 40% less.
40%, so almost
40% less sugar and calories than Bailey's original.
Okay, yeah.
So there's products out there, and we're just trying to make sure everybody knows that there's things that will help you lessen your calorie intake.
Right. And speaking to that,
without completely cutting out
a lot of the calories that are, unseen or you don't think about come from your mixer.
Yeah.
If you're buying old school sweet and sour mix or margarita mix in a bottle that's made with high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, you're tripling.
Yeah, that's killing it, like in a bad way there. And so maybe think about trying lime juice and agave syrup.
Right.
There are options when it comes to mixers.
And we have those as well. We got
tons of them. Yeah, some syrups that are all naturally made. I've gotten away a long time ago. It got out of my diet, but I just hate high fructose corn syrup. That's almost one of the worst.
Oh, it is.
Right.
For just empty calories.
Yeah.
So,
so
everything.
Yeah.
When you're writing out your resolution list, New Year's Day, don't forget about us. We are here to help even in that instance.
I wonder if you can hear this on
I
the
bet you
mic.
can.
It is a
I'm
monsoon.
actually really wondering,
It's like coming
it has
down.
to be like a
People
noise
are-
around us.
People have
because
checked out and are standing inside waiting to go to their car for a break in this.
we may have to take one of the cars in a boat.
Mother Nature has just been in a mood. She was trying to kill us last week. This morning it was nice and spring-like,
Yeah.
and
Beautiful.
now it's just like literally pouring out of
Yeah.
a boot.
One day last week it was 3 degrees, -21 wind chill. We were like, oh my God.
Negative 21 wind chill. It's like, that is ridiculous. That should never happen.
Well,
Anywhere.
anything else? Let's get to our Easter egg real fast.
Well, hold on. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Said, hold on. Oh, okay.
Okay, Jake.
Ooh.
Is that a
So-
bottle of Blanton's?
Mhm.
Looks like we
An
had a
L.
little bottle of Blanton's that we didn't sell in our whiskey lottery. And so this is
Well, this came after we had registered all the bottles for the lottery.
It was dumped on March 12th, 21, barrel number 149. And it's
Well-
got an L on the top if you're into that sort of thing, collecting all the letters.
regardless of where it came from, we're gonna do a little podcast Easter egg. So when you hear this on Tuesday, you call the store, come into the store, and you say, "Hey,
It's Wednesday, isn't it?
it drops on Tuesdays."
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come into the store, say,
Get
"Hey,
it
I saw
right.
the Blanton's on the podcast, or heard it on the podcast," and they'll be waiting.
And it's yours.
in the office for you.
The world's first single barrel bourbon.
Well, I get confused on the day that things are dropping. We've had so much media this past month.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
We're at 30.
2022.
Oh, no. It's the year end episode. We can
let
go
you
a few
know.
minutes
Just
over.
let me know.
2022 overall. Thumbs up, thumbs
Yeah.
down,
I say thumbs up.
thumbs up, thumbs up all the way. Of
Come on.
course.
I say
Yeah.
thumbs up.
Mr. Dell got married.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean, we started seeing a little bit of relief on product inventory stuff that started coming back in stock.
Well, I mean, new things coming out. There's still stuff we can't get or are having a hard time getting in regularly. But there's
We're seeing new
been
stuff,
stuff
again.
to come,
Yeah.
fill those voids.
Right.
Yeah, I'd say things are looking up. So 2023, I feel like we'll just get them beat.
Yeah. Speaking of, come buy some Vouv. We got a ton of Vouv in.
Veuve Clicquot on
Yeah.
a big special.
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
it's technically going to be over when this
Yeah.
drops.
Veuve Clicquot, we got tons of it. Still at a good price,
Yeah.
even if you missed a New Year's sale.
Yeah. So
Right.
We were out of it for a long time. Speaking of those outages, and we got it back. That bright orange bottle.
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
And who knows when it sells out this time? Who knows when we'll get it back again? But right now we've got.
Get you some for Valentine's Day.
I think we've got enough to get us.
They
through-
are anticipating a shortage of bubbles for Valentine's.
Yeah, I think we've got enough to get us through New Year's and have a little left to spare. So
That'll be
Should've-
fun, the Valentine's episode.
Should have popped a bottle of that.
oh,
Maybe next time.
Yeah, we should have.
All right, folks.
Well,
Jinx.
yeah. Well, Happy New Year, and yeah,
Look forward to seeing y'all every week throughout this coming year.
Definitely
Hope-
won't miss any week. We're not going to
Well,
miss a week ever again.
I'm sure that y'all will
Definitely.
individually miss weeks.
Yeah,
I was
Perfect attendance.
perfect attendance right
yeah.
there.
He
This
likes to
actually-
brag. David's like, I've never missed an
This
episode.
this actually is officially my show. Y'all are just my regulars.
All right, folks. See you
Happy New
next
Year.
time. Keep on sipping.
Bye.
Remember to subscribe to our podcast, Sips on the Rock, and like us on all the socials to keep up with what's new in the wide world of alcohol. Shop LegacyLR.com for curbside pickup or local delivery. Remember, for better service and better selection, shop local. Please enjoy responsibly. Cheers.